The Hive Collaborative is an existing theatrical performance space. We're so fortunate that we have a stage space upstairs, and then we have been able to turn the lower level into a studio. So there are mirrors and marley floor down there, so it can be used as a dance studio. But honestly, this space, we want it to be open and inviting and accessible to artists and dreamers of all capacities. We had been talking about producing music theater events of our own for quite a few years under our production company, which is called Buzz Music Theater, and had really begun exploring renting different theater spaces around the Twin Cities over the past couple years.
To go along with our Buzz Music Theater, the production company that we have, we decided that the larger space that is home to Buzz Music Theater should be called the Hive, because we want it to stay super busy, just like bees stay super busy. And bees are nature's ultimate collaborators, which is what we also, we want to be, an open door for anybody to have conversations with us about, whatever art or event or literally anything that could fill this space with wonderful energy. And we want to collaborate with anybody.
Yeah.
So the Hive was a perfect name.
We really are excited to host any kind of event that someone can imagine. Small, intimate weddings. We've had people express interest in having corporate gatherings here. We've got a projector and a screen. There are people talking about doing karaoke nights. We have people in the neighborhood that are going to use it to have a birthday party for a movie night and screen movies and have a big slumber party type event here.
Our production company, Buzz Music Theater, it's a music theater company that explores the collision between pop culture and music theater. This event tonight, we're going to have a reading of a parody musical of Psycho that we've been working on. So we want to create events that are accessible to folks that maybe don't go see a lot of theater and folks that spend their money on other forms of media.
After the pandemic, theaters all over the country were closing and still are and are struggling. And when the idea of this space, an active theater space that was being used literally up until the month that we purchased it, there were theatrical events scheduled here, which is incredible. And the thought that potentially an active theater space could get bought out from under us and turned into something else was really devastating, because there's such an arts community here that's thriving and talented and eager and just chomping at the bit for opportunities, and we really want to be a hub for that. We are so excited to be in this neighborhood. Everyone that we have met so far has been so warm and welcoming and excited to see something happening here. Our hope is that we will have programming that will be for everyone, kids and adults and everyone. We also hope to have some camps and classes that are available for the community too.
I think having a hub like this that's within walking distance from so many, folks, it's close to the Green Line, the light rail. I think just having a place where it feels like you're home away from home. People can really just walk out their front doors, walk here, experience theater, experience art, experience, any of the events that we have. And I think it just creates a buzz in the neighborhood that is palpable.
There have been a lot of people in the neighborhood that have reached out to us because they've never been in this space.
Yeah.
They've walked by it and known that it was here, but there hasn't been something that was captivating that drew them in, or perhaps they didn't even know what was happening.
I truly think just being able to connect with all the artists that might have stories to tell about this neighborhood are welcome to come through our door and put their dreams in this space.